Good evening, my lovelies. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everything's well with you and your family and your loved ones. I want to speak on the Roe v. Wade, um, the overturning of Roe v. Wade by the Supreme Court today, June 24th, 2022. Um, it's all over social media, all over the news. Some people are happy about it for some weird reason. And then you have a lot of people who are upset, uh, both men and women, very upset about Roe v. Wade being overturned. Now, this doesn't mean that abortion is automatically illegal in all over the United States and Hawaii and stuff like that. What it does mean is that the decision to allow abortion and put stipulations on it is now for the states to decide. And a lot of states, I'm hearing about half of the states in the United States are going to have a legal abortion, and the other half will not, to varying degrees. Um, so that's that. If you want to know what those states are, you can look them up. Okay. So, like I said, it's been all over the news, and people are upset. Now, I don't particularly agree with this ruling. Uh, and on top of all that, this is the worst time to try and force women to bring unwanted um, uh, children to term, or unwanted pregnancies to term. This is the worst time. I mean, we're in a pending economic collapse. Rent is sky high, and um, it's hard to find a place to rent, even if you can pay some money. It's not. It's just you gotta uh, you gotta look much harder than you would have um, in previous years to find a rent, especially where I live. That's 800-900. You know what I'm saying? It's really bad out here. Gas is high, food is high, etc., etc. So, like I said, I mean, you got women who probably already have children, and they're going to end up having a child that they probably never would have had they had the right to determine their life and their circumstances. Okay? Uh, I mean, this is not good, especially for this time, okay? This is not good. I find myself at a loss for words uh, for them overturning this ruling. But you're not gonna make no woman who really, really wants to terminate an unwanted pregnancy have a baby. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. These women, they're gonna be traveling back and forth to states like New York, I think Massachusetts and California, uh, to terminate unwanted pregnancies. Okay, so this is much worse, than what people are really prepared to handle. Okay, so it's gonna be people gonna start selling abortion pills on the black market. Women are gonna be getting botched abortions, ending up severely injured and even dead. Uh, wow, I just don't know what to say. But I will say this: they're not making this. I don't know what they're up to, but they're not making this ruling. They didn't. They're not outlawing abortion because they care about unborn babies. Oh no, baby. That's not why they're doing it. That's not why they're doing this at all. And don't you think for 1 minute they have some type of agenda they're pushing through getting rid of legal safe abortion and trying to get rid of contraceptives. This is not making any sense at all. And I'm really concerned about our community, the so-called black community, because nowadays we have this phenomena of young men killing their pregnant girlfriends or whatever she is to him, trying to avoid child support and willing to take this young lady's life to do it, willing to risk going to jail, or even in some cases that I've seen get the death penalty for killing this woman, killing this young lady. Is mostly these younger dudes and these younger girls. Wow, this will only get worse, because the show ain't gonna get no better. This is not going to get better. All right. And I would like to touch on the fact that how this is going to really hurt women, because it's going to hurt our ability to obtain a career and go to school without having to drag a child around that we can't even afford. I'm looking for babysitters, jobs, places to stay. When Roe v. Wade was legalized, and I believe it was 1973, after that, a couple of decades or whatever after that, this nation saw the rise in women with careers, women owning businesses, women getting higher education. It was all gravy. Women were doing well. But now, since this has happened, there is about to be a sharp decline. This is not in no woman's best interest. And I'm not saying this just because I'm so-called pro-choice. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying what I see. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm observing. This is not good. Even if I was pro-life, I would not agree with this ruling. I would be the type of person that would be a part of an organization that helps women who want to encourage women to bring their pregnancies to term by offering them the help they're going to need and the support they're going to need. I would do it like that. As a pro-life person, I would not agree with this ruling. It is not good. I can't say that enough. And when I think about these people quoting these stupid cliches such as, that baby could have been the one to cure cancer, and you're keeping the ancestors from coming back, and everybody deserves a chance, and all that old stupid ignorant shit. How the hell you know that let me put it this way. People have the ability to do great things, but we also have the ability to do horrible things. So you don't know what that baby could have grown up and become. And because we don't know, and it could have been anything, could have become of that child, then that's a non-factor. That's ridiculous for you to mention. And you talking about bringing the ancestors back? You must be crazy. What is wrong with you talking about bringing the ancestors back? For one, what ancestors are you trying to bring back? That's number one. Not all of your ancestors were good people. Not all of your ancestors would probably have you in a good I'm gonna say a high reason, a good reason for coming back through you. You might give birth to a so-called ancestor that grows up and at 15 and 16 takes your life. You know what I'm saying? All those are stupid cliches, stupid emotional responses to a very very emergency, very sad a situation that we're in right now. You're not helping us out at all with this silliness, okay? So, you know, we're in a very tight spot. And especially, like I said, for our community, I'm just hoping that the fallout don't be as worse as I'm imagining it will be, but it don't look good at all. I mean, throwing babies on top of an already weak family structure. The men don't. We have this so-called gender war going on. Men can't stand the women. Women are upset and can't stand the men, and as a result, men don't want to get married. A lot of men just don't want these babies. That the babies that the women are having. Just think how things are going to be when more women are forced to give birth, and these men are going to have to give up that money. All you men who are for this, you must be abstinent, or you can't conceive or something. But a lot of you men, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be paying out child support for 3, 4, 5, 6 different kids. This is not good at all. Okay, and we're already struggling. It's weird to me because what's weird about this in our situation as a people, we already have so many women, so many of our women, black women that have children, so many children out of wedlock, so many multiple children out of wedlock. Now, let me give my disclaimer. I know that it's not as bad as it has been, and for the most part, half or most of us are not really having children. The ones that are, they already in a bind with what they have. Just think about how worse it's going to get with Roe v. Wade overturned. And like I said, it's going to take a toll on sisters being able to, easily go to school and finish, get nice careers, open up businesses and be self-employed when they have to put all that energy and money into raising a child and trying to take care of a child that they can ill afford. Now they have to hold off their dreams, and we know that a lot of times women, when they have babies prematurely, they tend to get trapped in a cycle of poverty. And like I said, this is only going to cause more resentment for children. It's going to cause a lot of resentment towards children. And this is the worst time in the world. Why? What are they thinking about? We're dealing with a possible economic collapse. The dollar ain't worth a hill of beans almost. Banks going under, people scared, wondering if they should take their money out the banks because the banks can collapse and keep your money. Can you imagine that? This is not the time to reverse Roe v. Wade. It is not. Okay? So, like I said before, I've been telling people for years that I've been having visions of a whole bunch of scores of children, a lot of them way under 18 years of age, abandoned with nowhere to go. I've been having this vision for years, and I've been talking to people about how we as a community need to prepare for this. We need to prepare for our people becoming homeless, and not because they're drug addicts, not because they're mentally ill, which most of the homeless people that you see on the streets, most of them are drug addicts and mentally ill. You have people going to be sound of mind, nowhere to go. We got to prepare for this because it's not going to get any better. Shit, they just raised my rent over $100. I just got uh got my stuff in the mail talking about my lease renewal in the mail talking about, oh my God, over about $135. They're raising my rent. They ain't never raised it that much at any time since I've been living here. I've been here 14 years. And usually they raise it every 2 years, and they might raise it $15, $20. They are raising it $135. I'm like, I got to go up there Monday and talk to them. I might try to move. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just have to work an extra day to get that, the first couple of weeks of the month, to get that extra 100 plus up. But, I just thank God. I'm thankful and grateful to the Most High that I've been able to pay my rent. I'm self-employed, but, it's hard for everybody. And I feel so sorry and so bad for people who will be trying to live in motels and going to homeless shelters, dragging children behind, sometimes whole families. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. And I'm not going to lie, this is scaring me. I am scared. I am scared for especially our people and everybody. This is not going to be good at all. At all. So I just wanted to bring this video to y'all's attention. Please comment your opinion. How you feel is just as important as how I feel and everyone else. And it would be nice to have an open dialogue about this. But right now, I'm kind of, like I said, I'm scared, and I'm kind of a little upset. I really am. I really am. So I just wanted to make this video and talk about this subject. Thank y'all for listening. Have a wonderful night and peace. Please like and share this video.